I'm going to have a look at this limited edition kit here by Meng Models. This is the special Donald Trump Christmas edition of their M1A2 Abrams tank. It is the kit number TS026. We'll have a look at the box here. The only difference between their standard kit and this one is it has this special sort of a seal on the side with Donald Trump on there, and we can just go around the side here. It's a very large and kind of awkward to hold box. You can see the same artwork all around. Mine was damaged in transit, unfortunately, because I had to import this kit. I didn't find it here. So we'll see what you actually get in the box. And we'll have to slip this, we will have to slip this little piece here off. I've never opened this kit before, so. Okay, so we'll get this piece off of here. Might take me a minute. I don't want to damage it because it's going back in the box once we view it here. Okay, so I slid the piece off the side here, which is probably our limited edition piece. And it looks like the part number. The difference is, if we look up here, is TS026 is your standard kit, and the Trump edition is TS026S. That's what makes the special edition. And now we'll have a open this up and have a look at actually what comes inside the box. And I guess I'll go through the parts first and then just sort of flip through the instructions at the end because they're quite buried down in there. It's a very, very large, kind of awkward box, but this is their M1 Abrams here, their release. And the barrel, I don't like this barrel, how they have split it like that. That's too bad. It would have been much better if they would have done a multi-piece barrel, but kind of is what it is. And the super textured turret here. And the rear deck. It's nice the rear deck is not open for an engine. Then we have the TUSK parts. I'm not sure if this is a TUSK 1 or TUSK 2, but you can see the reactive blocks and the massive belly plate and all of the different connectors here. And they're just hollow on the inside. It looks like a very nice, well done set here. You can see all the bolt heads on there. Not sure if they show up here. And we'll move on to the turret basket sections here in various pieces. And the gun mail, and very highly detailed on this piece. You can see here. And nothing much on the inside here to see. More detail parts. Your ropes here, which are actually molded in plastic. You can see just a quick view here. It looks like this piece will be able to open. And we've got some kind of bar armor there. And this is either, again, I don't know if this is the TUSK 1 or the TUSK 2 armor, but you can see how they attach on here. Tons of parts in this kit. And the armored glass section there. I'm sure that's for the commander's machine gun position. And there is actually detail on the inside of the, like the roof tile plates there or whatever they use. And we have the glass work for the armored glass here, which is not, they should start molding these in color in like a greenish or a bluish tint, because they're always molding them in clear, but they're there and they're nice. And the periscopes. You can see here. Then we'll move on to some of the hatch details. Everything has texture on here in the hatch details, with the very large openings here for the periscopes. I can't complain about any of the pieces so far. It's a very heavy parts count, and then you've got the full, which is the Meng way of doing things, the full torsion bar suspension arms in there. And we'll have a look. Highly detailed wheels and nice solid edges, sharp edges around the wheels, and they're just smooth. Flip it around, and there's actually inside detail of the wheels. I'm guessing this is a spare wheel here. Then we have, so I guess this must be our little trump. I'll go over him and for the last piece, but you've got poly caps there, the small size, and there actually is detail on the bottom of the Abrams, which there really is. Nothing is super flat, so they have included it here though. They didn't cheap out on that. That's very good. That's nice of them to have done that. And they've actually integrated these little eyelets here, which is kind of different way of doing it. It's a good solid piece. And even the way they've done this piece here, it's like a bucket here, which would that would help a lot for any kind of warpage, because it's such a flat piece there. That's I like this engineering, the way they did that. Then we will just show the tracks, which you have all your rubber blocks here, and you connect them just like almost like real tracks. And you can see the individual guide horns. This style of track, it looks like a lot of work, and it is a lot of work, but it isn't that hard to do. You just kind of have to get in like a rhythm of doing it, and they shouldn't be a problem. Then we have our last few pieces. You've got your really cool decal sheet here with some neat options. There's like a skeleton here and cavalry markings. And unfortunately this piece here is warped, which I find when these are too springy, they warp like that sometimes, and you can see the mesh details for the bins. So this photo etch is okay, but it is very springy, and the large flat pieces are bent like that. So this could be a candidate for a different photo etch sheet, because it would be worth putting money into. That's just kind of unfortunate the way they've done it. Then we'll look at our options here. Here's a tank from Iraq in 08. It shows us our pretty much this will be our standard color, I'm sure, which is the MC201 N79. This would be the TUSK 2 style of armor, which I guess it's that like Asian roof tile style of armor. And our color callouts are for AK, and then this water-based acrylation, it's actually Mr. Hobby colors. So these colors correspond with Mr. Hobby acrylics. And then we've got an Iraq 2011 tank with the TUSK 1 style armor. I prefer the TUSK 1 style armor. I think it looks much better. And then we have another 2011 unit here, and one from TUSK 1 from, it doesn't give us a date here. Interesting, they included the date for all the other ones except for this one. So anyways, really neat options. You've got quite a bit of options for such a plain tank. They actually give you a nice decal sheet. And then we have our instructions here, your Meng style of doing it, where we've got the English translation and multiple different languages here. It always seems to me that whatever language this is, if this is the actual Chinese, they always seem to have better pictures, and like they're giving more information, and then they give you the English translation, and it's sort of like just a cut up version of it. But I can't really say for sure because I didn't really translate them. So then we've got your various, for whichever version you're doing here, the callouts for them. It looks like it's parts heavy when you go through here, but it doesn't look like it looks like it's very well engineered, and you will be opening various pieces. And there is an included jig for the tracks, which will make it much easier. We'll just flip through here. For your final step, you're looking at 35 complete steps. And here's our parts. But I guess we don't get anything in particularly special for the Trump version itself, other than the little band that comes on the box, and we will just have a quick look at the Trump figure. He's nicely wrapped here in the bubble wrap. Okay, so we'll have a look at the figure. It's your typical resin, limited edition resin style of figure. Good details on that all the way around. A little bit of cleanup on it, but I don't see anything major. And then you actually get, this is kind of neat, you actually get two styles of Trump head here. You can have them with the Christmas hat, or just like the normal Trump head. That's neat. It's very nice that they've done that they've included both of them, because I would not do it with the Christmas hat. I would definitely just do a regular one. But the molding on them, it's all right. I mean, it's kind of is what it is. It's just nice they're giving you something. So yeah, this is the Meng. I'll get the instructions out here. The Meng U.S. main battle tank M1A2 Abrams TUSK 1 TUSK 2 kit in the limited edition Trump Christmas edition boxing, which is kit number TS026S. So thank you for watching.